things for him a little bit. And he still takes some chances, and he's got a little of the stuff we watch with Connor Cook. But I think that you see him make plays, and he has now made 16 fourth quarter comebacks. That's new territory for Lions quarterbacks.
Yeah, and of course he's with the team that you can make those comebacks because you're behind a lot.
Right.
But you're not going to see the Packers doing that as often. But you're right, and I think that the kind of vanilla offense that Lombardi's been running has been more of an introductory thing. I do think that as time goes on, we're going to see more and more open offense than we've seen, and I think that's kind of held Stafford back a bit. But the same token, it has made for less mistakes, and I think that's the whole point of the situation.
It's all going to come down to a game in Green Bay, regardless of what happens this week. Now that Buffalo beat the Packers, these teams are tied, and no matter what happens, it's not going to be more than a one-game swing. And if the Lions win in Lambeau Field, which we haven't seen in eons, then hey, they're going to be the NFC North champs and have home field advantage and time off.
Let's just be happy with a playoff spot, Jack. Let's just be happy with. Let's get them in the playoffs. Maybe win that first game. Get a little bit of mojo going, as you said, a little momentum. The Packers game, to me, I don't think it's a make or break situation. I think the Lions can lose that and still go far in the playoffs.
I say baby steps, but this is more than a baby step to go from where they were to where they are, Chip.
It is. To me, this is a scary game, though. Yeah. I think this is the Bears Super Bowl.
The Bears?
Yeah, and you go into Chicago.
I don't think the Bears want to be there. I've watched them. They're ready to turn in their equipment. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Press Pass Daily here on My 18. It's time for the Law of the Jungle segment, part 2. We're talking about the Detroit Tigers and a couple of big trades last week. Yoenis Cespedes, there you see him as a Boston Red Sox. And losing Rick Porcello, a lot of people questioning whether if Max Scherzer goes, now suddenly you've got 2 new members of this rotation. We know Justin Verlander wasn't the same pitcher last year. Chip, did Dave Dombrowski get it right at the winter meetings in San Diego?
I'm not sure that he got it right totally, but I think he did okay. I certainly think the Cespedes thing is a great addition. They're losing Torrey Hunter and his bat, and they got a guy with probably the most powerful throwing arm we've seen in Detroit, maybe going back to K-line. I might be missing somebody, but that kind of arm. I think the Alfredo Simon thing, I'm not too sold on him. Yeah. He's the number 5 starter, so I guess you say okay, but I don't think he's going to probably pan out. Hopefully they get somebody back, Scherzer, and Simon goes to the bullpen. I think that'd be ideal.
I keep thinking, Mike, that this is a team that's got a lot of problems. The bullpen still isn't fixed.
That's my biggest problem with the Tigers right now. I don't know why they haven't addressed that. And Chip, why haven't they? You would think that would have been the first thing they would have addressed.
And I agree with you. I think in Dombrowski's mind, he has addressed it. And I think when he talks about Soria, and he's looking at, he's got Soria for all the year, he's got Rondon for the full year. Yeah, and Rondon, you don't know if a guy's going to be healthy or not.
You don't know if Alex Avila is going to be healthy.
You really don't know.
I want to thank Mike Griffith, MLive.com. Michigan State beat writer, and he is the Wednesday co-host, The Drive with Jack, on the game 7:30. Chip Mundy from the Jackson Citizen Patriot, and one of the big baseball guys in the state of Michigan. He knows it all. We'll be back tomorrow, everyone. Rico Beard will be here. Have a great night.